So gumagana na yung 3-point shooting for the National Capital Region early in this contest. (15-4) for NCR. Got a high release over the outstretched arms of Braga. This time a missed shot from Diaz. NMRAA, another 3. This time he misses. And Aktub tracks it down. Only 2 field goals made para dito sa Northern Mindanao. Diaz able to grab his own miss. Another possession for the Stars ng Region 10. Aktub kontra ka Okebata. Ibigay sa kanto. 3-point shot. Yes! And that's the first shot from downtown para dito kang Molina. So that's Cisco Rockid. Knocks down a 3. So if you're Northern Mindanao, you should not allow those open looks from NCR because they're gonna make you pay. And there's a hold. That's against NMRAA. So we're now at the 6-minute mark of this opening quarter. So 15 on the shot clock para dito sa Northern Mindanao, and hold on. That's an unsportsmanlike foul. I think that's against NMRAA. That means free throws plus possession for the Stars ng Northern Mindanao. So the referees have to separate the two teams first, trying to make sure na maintain yung peace and order here inside this basketball court sa EOC Gymnasium. And by the way, the games are being officiated by the DepEd Basketball Referees Association. So 2 free throws coming up from Escobio. He misses the first. And you can check our online stores sa J Project Clothing Shop sa Shopee, Lazada at ng TikTok. So 1 for 2 from the foul line para dito kang Escobio. Another possession for the Stars ng Region 10, Northern Mindanao. Aktub pops out kontra kang Abiliar. It's going to be a challenging matchup for this kid against a much bigger Abiliar. Aktub struggling with his dribble. Bounce pass inside. Diaz misses a shot from inside the shaded area. Rockid pushing the pace. Abiliar, quick release. I think he rushed that shot from 3. Okebata, loose ball, and that was taken away. Okebata takes it right back. Misses the shot. Aktub pushing the tempo now. Escobio against Braga. The tip in is good from Diaz. And the Stars of Northern Mindanao down by 8. Okebata cuts inside, scores and 1. What a find there. I think that was Rockid with the assist. Great read there in the transition play for the Metro Stars ng NCR. Chance for the 3-point lay for Good Luck Okebata. A 20-10 lead para dito sa NCR. One of the championship contenders for this year's edition of the Boys Basketball Tournament. Bonus free throw is no good, but Braga shacks down the offensive rebound. Cisco Rockid gives it up to Abiliar. This time rattles it in, a 3-pointer for Team NCR. So Miko Abiliar, a solid start from beyond the arc. Nice no-look pass. Diaz with the missed shot. I think he got bothered there by the defense of Ion Braga. Cisco on the push shot off the window. Braga is there. Great position underneath as he was fouled. So Ion Braga wants to do the dirty work, especially in the shaded area. Wants to assert his dominance underneath. And chance for 2 free throws coming up para kang Ion Braga. This live stream is powered by J Project Sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, J Project Sports, for schedules and more updates of the Boys High School Basketball Tournament of the 66 Palarong Pambansa. For 2 from Braga, but he grabs his own miss. Braga wants to go aggressive. Surrounded by 4 defenders. And that's the challenge if you're the big guy, itong si Ion Braga. Once this guy gets the basketball, he got easily get surrounded. Automatic, will get surrounded by 3 or 4 defenders. That's what we have seen throughout this tournament from Ion Braga. Kaya medyo limitado yung mga touches niya, especially on the offensive end. Pero nakabawi naman siya sa kaniyang depensa. With siya shot blocking ability itong si Ion Braga. 4.5 minutes to go dito sa ating first quarter. Ball knocked away. And there's Bench Copada. Almost stripped by Aktu, but he was called for the personal foul. So that's actually a personal foul against Echano ng North Mindanao Stars. So 2 shots coming up para dito kang Bench Copada. Now coming off the bench for NCR. And first shot is good for Copada. Currently a double-digit lead for the National Capital Region. It's now 24-10 for NCR. 1 for 2. Rebound secured by Escobio. Aktub now directing traffic. Matching up against Pascual. Aktub in trouble. And there's a foul on the reach-in against Carl De Los Reyes. Still has 14 on the shot clock para dito sa Northern Mindanao. Diaz off the inbounds. Puts it up. Rolls out. Putback is good from Escobio. So a dozen-point deficit para dito sa Northern Mindanao. That's Brian Orca. Carl De Los Reyes from the right elbow. Orca from downtown, and he knocks it down. First 3-pointer of the game for Brian Orca. At nagpapatuloy yung hot shooting from beyond the arc itong National Capital Region. 27-12. Escobio puts the ball on the deck. And looks like away from the play, there's a whistle. And that's a foul against Dustin Bathan ng NCR, number 18. And that's the last foul to give for NCR. So 3:18 remaining dito sa ating opening quarter. Nice knockout play. Echano goes to the basket and scores. Nice inbounds play from Northern Mindanao. 27-15 for the Metro Stars ng NCR. Pascual will try to set a pick. Pascual trying to pop out. Carl De Los Reyes aggressive in the lane and scores using his upper body strength to shield off the defender. 14-point lead para dito sa Metro Stars ng NCR. Escobio tiptoeing the baseline, cut off by Pascual. Now down to 10 on the shot clock for Escobio. He'll try a 3-pointer. Graces the front iron, rebound secured by Brian Orca. Here comes the forward pass to Dustin Bathan, blocked. Pero natawagan ng foul against Diaz, and Diaz did not like that last foul called. But we have free throws coming up for NCR. A daunting task ahead for the Stars ng Northern Mindanao Region 10 as they're batting against one of the elite teams that is from the NCR region. First shot is missed mula kang Bathan. That's Dustin Bathan. So this live stream is powered by J Project Sports. An explosive start para dito sa Metro Stars ng National Capital Region. So far undefeated sa kanilang kampanya during the opening round. And they want to continue this undefeated streak in the hopes of advancing to the semifinals. And they're going to face another daunting task ahead in the semifinals. So the winner of this game will face the defending champions, the Davao Eagles, in the semifinal round. 2:18 to go. That's Lumile at the high post. Balansag mula sa 3. Mintis. Rebound mapunta sa Northern Mindanao. Echano from the foul line misses. Ball deflected, knocked loose. And it will go to the blue shirts ng National Capital Region. So we approach 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. So everyone is contributing para dito sa NCR in this first quarter. And that's a good sign if they want to continue this hunt for the championship in the 5-on-5 Boys High School Basketball Tournament. So there's another foul against Northern Mindanao. So 2 free throws coming up for Brian Orca. So first shot is good for Orca. Still has another one here at the free throw line. Offensive rebound by Carl De Los Reyes. Back to Orca. Basket and one. So nice heads-up play off the missed free throw. Great reaction from Carl De Los Reyes with that offensive rebound. Able to pass it off to Brian Orca. And another chance for the three-point opportunity for the National Capital Region. They want to pull away against a team from Northern Mindanao. And he converts to make it a 33-15 lead. An 18-point lead for the Metro Stars ng NCR. 100 seconds to play in the first quarter. Echano lost it. Trying to get it right back. And there's another whistle. So papasok po si Gamale, number 7 ng Northern Mindanao. As Namoko will head back to the bench. Samantala, that's Thomas Cruz will check in for the first time for the National Capital Region. And that's bench Copada will take a rest. Chano thought about a 3. Instead, gets it up. 7 to shoot. Outside shot. Pabandang tira. Hindi lang pumasok. Brian Orca now handling the basketball for NCR. De Los Reyes, a skip pass. Nice touch passing here for NCR. They're rotating around the horn for the blue shirts. 10 to shoot. Contested jumper from Bathan. Hindi lang pumasok. That's a foul against De Los Reyes. So penalty na po ang NCR. So 2 free throws coming up for NMRAA. That's the North Min Stars ng Region 10. So babalik po si Goodluck Okibata. I mean, this young big guy having a solid outing throughout the tournament for the NCR Metro Stars. So this is one of the guys to watch on the lineup for the Metro Stars ng NCR. Itong si Goodluck Okibata. As we approach 1 minute and 5 remaining dito sa ating first quarter. So a tall task ahead for the Stars ng Region 10. And we have a lane violation. So a substitute free throw for Echano. Free throw is good for Echano. That's 1 for 2. 33-17 for NCR. That's actually 2 for 2 from Echano, his last trip. Okay, Bata on the putback. Orca tries again. Gets it to fall and one. Brian Orca aggressive in the paint. And he has a chance for a 3-point play para kang Brian Orca. So that's a confident start if you're Brian Orca. Solid contribution in the opening quarter para sa Metro Stars ng National Capital Region. So we're down to 52 seconds remaining in this opening quarter. And Brian Orca now having a breakout first quarter for this young kid. As he has the chance to complete this 3-point play, but he misses. Another offensive rebound by Okibata. Able to pass it off to Thomas Cruz. Pascual from straight away. Okibata, another offensive rebound, and the putback. So the big guys dominating in the paint para dito sa Metro Stars ng National Capital Region. A 20-point lead. And there's the shot from inside the free throw line for Team Northern Mindanao. And there's a foul called against Region 10. So 2 more shots coming up with 22 seconds remaining. So may dalawang free throws coming up para kang Luisito Pascual, number 4 ng NCR. As he makes the first free throw. Still has another one here at the foul line para kang Pascual. It's currently a 19-point lead. So they have doubled up the production over Team Northern Mindanao. We're down to 20 seconds to play in this first quarter. So that's Mamale. Ibigay kang Molina with down to 12 seconds. There's a little switch. That's Orca now being played by Molina. Lots of switches on the defensive end from Metro Manila. And a foul. A little bit over-aggressive from Brian Orca on the reach-in as he was called for the personal foul with 3.7 to go. Both teams now over the limit. So 2 free throws para kang Molina ng Northern Mindanao. With 3.7 to go. And drops it in the first free throw. So second one coming up para kang Molina ng Region 10. This time he misses. Rebounds tracked down. Still has time but almost tipped away with 1.7 to go. So last shot time for NCR but they're gonna try to take it down the court. Teka lang, natawagan ng turnover si Pascual. Medyo may konting gigil on that last inbounds play for NCR. So ball will go to Northern Mindanao. 1.7 to go. This is a quick catch and shoot situation. Looking for an open teammate. And that was tightly guarded by Okibata. About a second ticked off. 0.6 to go in the first quarter. Another inbounds play para sa Team Northern Mindanao. Molina will catch the shot. And that ends the first quarter. An excellent start on both ends of the court para dito sa NCR Metro Stars. As they're on top by 19, 39-20 over Region 10 North Min Stars.
Thiago and I'm playing for Tropang, Australia. Come watch the world play July 1 to 5, 2026 in Cebu, Philippines for the SLA Junior World Showcase. See you, Maga Ka Sanag.
Hello, my name is Yakov and I'm playing for Tropang, Australia. Come watch the world play July 1 to 5, 2026 in Cebu, Philippines for the SLA Junior World Showcase. See you, mga kasinag.
Hi, my name is Tyson Jensen and I'm playing for Tropang, Australia. Come watch the world play on July 1st to 5th, 2026 in Cebu, Philippines in the SLA Junior World Showcase. See you, mga kasinag.
Hi, my name is TJ and I'm going to be coaching Tropang Australia. Come watch the World Play this coming July 1 to 5 in Cebu, Philippines for the SLA Junior World Showcase. See you mga kasinag!
My name is Zyriel Santiago and I'm playing for Tropang Australia. Come watch the World Play July 1 to 5, 2026 in Cebu, Philippines for the SLA Junior World Showcase. See you mga kasinag!
Hello, my name is Jakob.
Watch the World Play sa Sinag Liga Asia Junior World Showcase 3.0 as some of the best young players from all across the world, from the US, Canada, Australia, the UK, United Arab Emirates at mula po sa Pilipinas will come over to Cebu City for the Youth Hoops Fest doon po sa Cebu City and catch the live action sa Sinag Liga Asia Junior World Showcase as J Project Sports will be one of the coverage partners of the SLA Junior World Showcase. So Okebata able to draw the foul, so 2 more shots to start the second period for Good Luck Okebata. Solid contribution for one of the starters ng Metro Stars ng NCR, itong si Good Luck Okebata. So mintis yung unang free throw from Good Luck Okebata. So dominant first quarter para dito sa NCR Metro Stars. So they were able to assert their quickness, athleticism, their elite 3-point shooting over Region 10 Northern Mindanao Stars. And this will be a huge task ahead for Region 10 in the rest of the 3 quarters of basketball in this quarterfinal round. Okebata now going to work against Tubo. Now Tubo wants to challenge Okebata. Bibigay kang Thomas Cruz. Cruz stops, gives it up. That's Panganiban. Extra feed, Okebata. And 2 more shots coming up for Good Luck Okebata. So magandang patient offense para dito sa NCR. Taking their time looking for the open man. And ang Panganiban able to find the running Okebata as he was cutting into the shaded area. And 2 more shots coming up for the big guy ng National Capital Region. First shot is good for Okebata, and this live stream is powered by J Project Sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, J Project Sports, for schedules and updates of the 66th edition of the PALARONG PAMBANSA High School Boys Basketball Tournament. Offensive rebound from Panganiban. Another possession for NCR. Panganiban on the push shot. Okebata gets it right back and puts it in. So there's the putback from Okebata. That great leaping ability. Able to crash the boards and gets the putback to go for Good Luck Okebata. A 20-point lead para dito sa NCR. A minute gone by in the second quarter. So babalik na po si Ion Braga for Thomas Cruz. And there's the coaching staff ng NCR Metro Stars. One of the championship contenders here in the 5-on-5 boys basketball tournament. Aktub leaves in, scoop shot, and he gets it to drop. That's the first field goal for Northern Mindanao to start the second quarter. Nice pick and roll. Okebata misses the layup. Here comes Escobio going the other way. Being watched by NMRAA. Aktub. Now, bibigay ng pick si Lumile. Fires up a 3, rattles it in, and that's a 3-pointer for Aktub, cutting the deficit to a 15-point game. 42-27 for the Metro Stars ng National Capital Region. And there's another whistle, and this time against Tubo. It's actually number 15, I think that's Molina, was called for the personal foul. So papahinga muna si Good Luck Okebata. So the theme of this game, kasi we have two knockout games, especially for the semi-finalists. So it's all about the player management, so the time management of the players. They're hoping na ma-maintain yung energy from the players from all teams in the hopes of having this in the hopes of having a good offensive games heading into the semi-final round. NMRAA for 3. Loose ball battle and a whistle. Babalik po si Abiliar ng NCR. Samantala ang Team Northern Mindanao, that's Diaz, returning to the lineup. Stubo will take a rest sa bench ng North Min Stars. About 2.5 minutes gone by in this second quarter. Copada got hammered, got hit in the face. And that's another foul for Northern Mindanao. That was a hard contact. Copada was going to the basket, and NCR wants an unsportsmanlike foul. Well, the referees will have a brief discussion on that last sequence. Copada got shaken up there on his drive to the basket. So they're gonna evaluate on that last collision. So that foul was upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul against Aktub. And somebody was called for the technical foul against NCR. I think that's Cisco Rockid. I think it is a technical foul against Cisco Rockid ng NCR. So a little recap. There was an unsportsmanlike foul against Aktub ng Bukidnon, and a technical foul was called against Cisco Rockid after that collision between Copada and Aktub. So that means 2 shots coming up para kang bench Copada coming up. So there's another discussion with the table officials along with the referees near midcourt. I think the table officials will try to give some clarifications with the referees. We have 7.5 minutes to go dito sa ating second quarter. So the pace has slowed down. So we have another stoppage of play. So what will be the final evaluation? I think the referees will give some reminders to the head coaches ng NCR at ng Northern Mindanao. I think they're trying to remind to the coaches na ma-maintain lang yung malinis na laro. And the referees are reminding the coaches to make sure na hindi tataas ulit yung tensyon. We all know that this is the knockout stage, but I think the referees are trying to remind the coaches to make sure na the emotions are in check. As we still have 7:32 to go dito sa ating second quarter. A 42-27 lead para dito sa NCR Metro Stars. And by the way, you can check our online store sa J Project Clothing Shop, sa Shopee, Lazada, at ng TikTok. I think we will have probably about a 2-minute stoppage dito sa ating playing venue. So again, there's a technical foul against Cisco Rockid ng NCR. Samantala sa kabila, there's a unsportsmanlike foul against Aktub ng Northern Mindanao. So there's a technical free throw from Molina and able to convert. So due to the unsportsmanlike foul, that means 2 free throws for bench Copada, and I think there's another possession for the NCR Metro Stars. So mintis unang free throw from bench Copada. So a well-balanced team, a well-coached team itong NCR Metro Stars. The majority of the players are coming from the University of the East High School basketball program, led of course by head coach Carl Santos. So currently a 43-28 advantage, a 15-point lead for the National Capital Region. At one point they were leading as much as 20. High-low play, Braga with the deep catch, surrounded, gets it right back, and the putback is good for Ion Braga. So he wants to keep things going on the offensive end, itong si Ion Braga. That shot was blocked by Bench Copada, and Ion Braga able to pick it up. Cisco Rockid on the other end. Inside to Copada, nice alley-oop. Great connection between Rockid and Copada. A 47-28 lead para dito sa NCR. Contested jumper comes way off. But Northern Mindanao still able to recover. Diaz over the outstretched arms of Braga. And a foul called against Team Northern Mindanao. So last foul was called against Northern Mindanao. That's number 16. So Echano was called for the personal foul. So 2 free throws for Bench Copada. So Region 10 now over the limit. Dito sa ating second quarter, still 6:41 remaining in the second period. So second free throw is good for Bench Copada. It's going to be a long afternoon para dito sa Region 10 Northern Mindanao Stars. They're currently down by 20. I think that's the largest lead of the ball game for the National Capital Region. Escobio on top, gives it up. 3-point shot. Graces the back of the iron, and here comes Ora on the other end, and away from the play, there's another foul against Namoko, trying to stop Ion Braga. That means free throws coming up for Ion Braga kasi penalty na kanina pa ang Northern Mindanao. So Ion Braga looks to find his rhythm at the 15-foot line, but he misses the first free throw. So shoutout natin sa ating mga kaibigan dyan sa Metro Manila. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating live stream sa J Project Sports. And Ion Braga still cold from the free throw line. It's a 20-point lead for the NCR Metro Stars. Escobio, ibigay ng pick si Namoko. Down to 11 on the shot clock. Escobio has to go to work. Kontra kang Bench Copada. Molina for 3 was fouled on a 3-point attempt, and that was a bad gamble for Ion Braga. That was a late closeout from Ion Braga kasi nasabit pa yung kamay ng 3-point shooter na si Molina. So 3 free throws for Molina ng Northern Mindanao. First shot is good for Molina. Still 2 more free throw attempts para kang Molina, number 15 ng Northern Mindanao. That's all net on that second free throw attempt. Still has another one at the 15-foot line. After that 3-point shot foul against Ion Braga. This time 2 for 3. At bola nasa kamay ngayon ni Cisco Rockid. Bench Copada trying to look to Braga instead. Gives it up to Abellar. Copada spins back out to Ion Braga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside jumper is missed. And ball possession will go to the Stars ng Region 10. Actub racing down the court kontra kang Miko Abellar. An 18-point game separating the two teams here in the quarterfinal matchup. Actub trying to make an extra pass, but a little bit too casual of that bounce pass. And a turnover for Northern Mindanao. So we're now approaching the halfway point of this second quarter. Swings it over to Cisco Rocked, having a sensational campaign para dito sa NCR, and there's a holding foul against Molina. Si Cisco Rocked, one of the underrated players on the lineup ni Coach Carl Santos ng NCR region. Having an excellent showing sa kanilang kampanya dito po sa Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. So Cisco Rocked will be at the line for his 2 free throws. And first shot is good for Cisco Rocked. You can check our online store sa J Project Clothing Shop, sa Shopee, Lazada at ng TikTok. That rattles out on that second free throw, and there's a foul against Region 10. So that's the second personal foul on Diaz, number 12 ng Northern Mindanao. So 2 free throws coming up. This time from Carl De Los Reyes, but this time he missed his first free throw. I think this is his first trip at the free throw line in the second quarter para kang Carl De Los Reyes. Second shot on the way. Medyo malakas. Another whistle, and the pace is slowed down to a crawl because of the amount of fouls we're seeing in this second quarter. So this time around, Ion Braga will be at the line for his 2 free throws. So last foul was called against Escobio ng Region 10. So itong si Ion Braga having some difficulties from the free throw line. That's another miss. Los Reyes could not secure the offensive rebound at bola mapunta sa Northern Mindanao. Nasa kamay ngayon ni Escobio. And there's another holding foul, this time against NCR. So last foul was against Carl De Los Reyes. So medyo bumagal na yung pace ng National Capital Region because of the amount of fouls we're seeing throughout this second quarter. So wala nang fouls to give for the Metro Stars ng NCR. So we're down to 14 on the shot clock for Northern Mindanao. And they can go aggressive kasi they are aware na wala nang fouls to give ang NCR. Actub trapped underneath, and a steal from Cisco Rocked. Rocked gives it up. Ferreros from the corner. Side of the backboard, gets it right back. Rolls out. At bola mapunta ka Actub. Now here comes Cisco Rocked guarding him. Fast break play, and the layup is good para dito sa Northern Mindanao. Deep catch from Ion Braga. Has not yet scored a field goal in the second quarter. 17-point game. 4 minutes to play in this first half. Actub. Bibigay kang Escobio. Nawoko will set a pick. Escobio for 3. Rattles in and out. Would have cut the deficit to a 14-point game. Rocked slipped. Able to find Ferreros. Thomas Cruz. Ion Braga against 3 defenders. Misses. And ball last touched by Thomas Cruz. Region 10 trying to chip away this huge deficit. And this time around, tatawag ng timeout ang Stars ng Region 10, Northern Mindanao. So meron po tayong 3.5 minutes to go dito sa ating second quarter. As the Metro Stars ng National Capital Region still maintaining a double-digit lead with plenty of time remaining dito sa ating first half. So the Stars ng Region 10 trying to chip away this huge deficit. Diaz against Okebata. Strong rebound from Thomas Cruz. Fast break coming here. Thomas Cruz against Aktub, and Thomas Cruz draws the foul. So last foul was actually against Balansag ng NCR. So 2 free throws coming up from Thomas Cruz ng Metro Stars ng NCR, coming off the bench here this time in the second quarter. And this time he misses the free throw. So we will have the semi-final round later this afternoon. And I think that the first game will be the Davao Eagles versus the winner between NCR Metro Stars at ng Northern Mindanao. So abangan niyo po yan mamaya. Hatid sa inyo ng J Project Sports. Shot is missed. Thomas Cruz. That's a big boy rebound. Puts it up and in. And one. Using all of his strength and might from Thomas Cruz, warding off three white shirts from Northern Mindanao. And a chance for the 3-point play for Thomas Cruz. Back to a 19-point lead for NCRAA. So bonus free throw coming up para kang Cruz. And he gets it to go. So a 20-point lead para dito sa NCR. I think it's now 52-32. Shot from the corner. That's a missed shot. And we get out of the way. Here comes Cisco Rockid. Now being played by Aktub. That's good luck. Okay, Bata. He'll try his luck from 3. And rebound mapunta kang Echano. Here comes the forward pass. And Amoko with the fast break layup. 52-34 for NCRAA. Pascual puts the ball on the deck. He drives, top scoop shot. And we have a 3-on-3. That's Aktub leading the break. Bibigay kang Tubo. And there's a hard contact. Pero matawagan ng foul against NCRAA. So last foul was against Thomas Cruz. So first foul on Thomas Cruz. Penalty na po ang National Capital Region. So 2 free throws coming up for Tubo, number 25 ng North Min Stars. So first shot is good mula kang Tubo. Still has another one at the 15-foot line itong si Tubo. So second one is good for Tubo to make it a 52-35 ball game. Still in favor of NCR. At tatawan ng timeout ang Metro Stars.
And I'm playing for Tropan Australia. Come watch the World Play on July 1 to 5, 2026 in Cebu, Philippines for the SLA Junior World Showcase. See you mga kasinag.
Hi, my name is
Hi, my name is Deacon Anderson.
Watch the World Play sa Sinag Liga Asia Junior World Showcase 3.0 this coming July the 1st to the 5th. Some of the most exciting young players from all across the world will come to Cebu for the SLA Junior World Showcase. J Project Sports will be one of the coverage partners of the Sinag Liga Asia Junior World Showcase 2026. Here comes Bathan. Thomas Cruz. Okibata. Lost it. But ball last touched by one of the white shirts ng Region 10. As we're under 2 to play in the second quarter. Has been all NCR from the opening tip of this game. So everyone has getting involved on both offense and defense para dito sa National Capital Region. Bathan with 3 to shoot though. He has to fire. Bounce pass. Okibata. Last second shot is good. Right at the shot clock buzzer. Great execution nevertheless for the Metro Stars ng NCR. 54-36. Here comes the post-up play para kang Tubo against Thomas Cruz. Tubo, push shot, and that's excellent defense from Thomas Cruz, bothering that shot attempt. Bounce pass to the corner. Okibata able to clean it up, and that's 2 more for Good Luck Okibata. So a solid first half performance in terms of scoring from Good Luck Okibata. The other way, here comes Aktu from the foul line now against Brian Orca. Goes behind the back to Tubo. The push shot is no good. Another rebound from Good Luck Okibata on the forward pass. Orca skying in the air and a foul. So 2 more shots coming up para dito sa NCR Metro Stars. As we're down to 53 seconds to play dito sa ating second period. So after this quarterfinals, we will head straight to the semifinals later this afternoon. So just follow our Facebook page sa J Project Sports. So second free throw coming up para dito sa big man ng NCR Metro Stars. That's Brian Orca, also having a solid contribution throughout the first half. Spins out on the second free throw. A 20-point advantage for the Metro Stars ng NCRAA. Another post-up play from Lumile this time. The shot is way off target. Forward pass to Miko Abiliar. One guy trying to chase him down, and rebound mapunta kang Balansag. Fast break play for Northern Mindanao. That shot was knocked away, blocked by Thomas Cruz. Brian Orca with 22 seconds to play in the first half. That's Bathan looks at the clock, down to 16 seconds. Orca, bibigay kang Miko Abiliar. Pascual pops out, attracting a double team. Abiliar for 3, off the back iron, rebound, tracked down, and loose ball down to a second remaining. And that shot will not count as the buzzer sounds inside the EOC Gymnasium here in Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. So it has been all Metro Stars ng NCR in this first half as they're on top by 20, 56-36.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now. J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Pleasure as that was one of the players ng NCR, that's Ferreros, who got hit in the mouth. He thought there was an possible unsportsmanlike, but there was no whistle there. And we play on with under 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Panganiban. Bibigay kang Orak. Pass was knocked away, and here comes Aktub on the push. Aktub gives it up. Shot is missed. And ball into the hands of Copada. Oh, nice knuckle play, and the shot is good. Wala kang Etiano. And there's a foul against Team Northern Mindanao. And 2 free throws coming up from Panganiban. Meron po tayong 3 minutes and 10 remaining dito sa ating third quarter. (71-49) para dito sa National Capital Region. Panganiban off the push shot. And this time he misses with 2:40 to go in this third quarter. So take a look at some of the fans watching this afternoon sa EOC Gymnasium here in Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. A 22-point game. And there's Ion Braga with an aggressive box out rebound and a foul called. Still have 2:26 remaining in this third quarter. So 14 foul na ang Northern Mindanao. NMRAA gives it up to Panganiban. Now plenty of time to work with para dito sa NCR. Ferreros, high-low play. Braga with the catch. Layup is good and one. Finally, the first field goal of the second half from Ion Braga. Chance for the three-point play for the big man ng National Capital Region.
Number 16, that is your fifth personal foul.
So everyone is getting involved on the offensive end para dito sa National Capital Region. And a chance for the three-point play from Ion Braga. And he drops it in. Meron po tayong 2 minuto na titira sa ating third quarter. A huge hole for Northern Mindanao. They're down by 25. You can see the intimidation from Ion Braga. That's the main aspect of his game. His excellent defense. Shot clock down to 2. Escobio wants to throw up a prayer, but unfortunately they were called for the shot clock violation. So we're now under 100 seconds to play dito sa ating third quarter. Panganiban magtatawid sa bola. NMRAA will set up a play para dito sa NCR. Ion Braga at the high post. Ion Braga wants to take it right back and a foul. That's against Region 10. So last foul was against Namoko. Penalty na ang Region 10. So Ion Braga wants to get things going para dito sa NCR, but he's having some issues from the free throw line this afternoon. Currently a 25-point lead for NCR. And Ion Braga wants to take his breath. Looks to get some rhythm at the free throw line and finally converts on the first free throw. Still a long way to go dito sa ating quarterfinals, and we also have the semifinals game later on this afternoon. Braga wants to intentionally miss the free throw and wants to get the offensive rebound, but he stepped on the line too early. So currently a 75-49 lead para dito sa Metro Stars ng NCR. Escobio. The kick out to Gamale. Three-pointer on the way. That misses. And rebound tracked down by Panganiban. Ferreros may tangan na bola dito for the Metro Stars of National Capital Region. Copada to Panganiban. Ibigay ng pick si Braga. Frees up NMRAA. And a foul. So we're down to 40 seconds remaining in this third quarter. So 2 free throws coming up para kang Ion Braga ng NCR. Yun, good rhythm on his first free throw attempt on his trip at the foul line. Still has another one here at the free throw line para kang Ion Braga. And this time around goes 2 for 2 on his trip at the foul line. As we're down to 38 seconds remaining dito sa ating third quarter. 77-49 for the Metro Stars ng National Capital Region. And that's another turnover from Escobio. It has been a difficult afternoon for Region 10. So it has been too much firepower, too much weapons on the lineup of National Capital Region. As we still have one more quarter to go before we conclude this last quarterfinals game. Braga on the high post. Now puts the ball on the floor. Drives. And then this time draws another foul. That's against Lumile. And you can see the frustrations showing from Lumile. As it was hard as he's trying so hard to guard the 6'8" Braga. But unfortunately, Lumila was called for the personal foul. So 2 free throws coming up for Ion Braga. So that is the thing that he's trying to work on his game, is to get his groove, get his rhythm at the free throw line. This time around goes 1 for 2 for Ion Braga. So final 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Balansag with 5 to shoot. Last shot time for Region 10. He'll try a 3. Foul for the rebound, and there goes the buzzer dito sa loob ng EOC Gymnasium here in Agusan del Sur. Has been all NCR Metro Stars at the end of the first 30 minutes of play, as they're on top 78-49 with one more quarter to go. So watch the world play sa Sinag Liga Asia Junior World Showcase 3.0 this coming July the 1st to the 5th, 2026 sa Dakbayan sa Subo. So catch more action hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asia. So batiin natin na isang magandang hapon po sa ating mga kaibigan sa Sinag Liga Asia, most especially to the chairman of Sinag Liga Asia, Mr. Rocky Chan, and the Sinag Liga Asia president, Mr. Ray Alao, as we begin the fourth and final quarter. So 78-49 lead para dito sa NCR Metro Stars. And here comes Molina over the outstretched arms of Braga, and he drops it through using the window for the deuce. First bucket for Region 10. So every player on the lineup para dito sa NCR contributing in this ball game on both ends of the court. And here comes Bathan. Panganiban, he'll try a 3. And he gets it to go. Another long-range shot from Panganiban to make it a 30-point lead for the NCR Metro Stars. Molina answers right back with his own 3-pointer for Region 10. And by the way, sa ating mga kababayan po, most in particular sa probinsya ng Bukidnon, Misamis Occidental, Misamis Oriental, at sa ibang bahagi ng Northern Mindanao, shoutout po sa inyo. Maraming salamat. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagtanaw sa atong live stream hatid sa inyo ng J Project Sports. 3-point shot. That won't go from Amale. Panganiban will take it across. Gives it up to Bathan. So it's all about the time management now at this point. Here in this fourth quarter for NCR. Nice pick and roll. Braga slams it home. Great execution coming off the pick and roll. And Ian Braga with the flush. 83-54 for NCR. And there's a whistle against Ferreros. Here's our rim rocker of the game from J Project Loading Shop. That's a clean pick and roll, and Braga with the throwdown. So Braga will take a much needed rest para dito sa National Capital Region as he's going to be replaced by Bench Copada. So a decent outing for Ian Braga in the quarterfinals. As the National Capital Region with a dominating performance all throughout this game ngayong hapon na ito. So just stay tuned to J Project Sports for the live stream later on sa semifinals. So antabayanan niyo po sa ating Facebook page, and we would like to give a special thanks to over 80,000 followers sa ating Facebook page sa J Project Sports. We thank you for your support sa ating Facebook page sa J Project Sports. Lumile against Bench Copada. Pabalik ang Molina. That's Gamale. Now, they're now working around the horn for Northern Mindanao, pero natawagan ng traveling doon si number 4 ng Northern Mindanao. And it has been the story throughout this game. Now, that's actually Escobio was called for steps. (83-57) for the National Capital Region. Thomas Cruz, crafty move inside. And gets the bucket to drop. 85-57 for the National Capital Region. Aktub on the post up. Has to go back to the three-point line. Banks it in off the glass. Itong Region 10, Northern Mindanao wants to have a valiant effort in the fourth quarter, as they're trying to dig out this huge hole in the fourth and final quarter. We're about 6:40 remaining dito sa ating final quarterfinals game dito po sa Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. Three-pointer from Bathan. That's another one from the NCR Metro Stars. 28-point lead for the Blue Shirts ng National Capital Region. And by the way, NCR will be the host for next year's Palarong Pambansa sa Quezon City sa Metro Manila. Another three-point attempt. Off the back iron from Gamale. Loose ball. Mapunta kang Ferreros. And there's a whistle.